trip to see. Take a little trip, take a little trip.
All right, everybody, we're back. My next guest has appeared in the films Cape Fear and Natural Born Killers. Currently, you can see her in Starsky and Hutch. Please welcome Juliette Lewis.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming on the show. Nice to have you on here again.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going?
Good.
I want to ask you. You're fronting a rock band now.
That is correct.
This is huge. Tell me about this.
I have a rock and roll band. They're really, really incredible musicians, and we put on a live show like, well, my motivation is always like The Who at Leeds.
Right.
Or Van Halen in 1984.
Right,
You know, like really, I give everything I have when we do
Air Supply at the Worcester Centrum. Okay, that was a bad example. All right.
Maybe not them.
Yeah. Do you use a lot of sexual energy on stage?
Well, not in the way you might think, but just because that I think rock and roll is two things. It's sexual and guttural energy, right? It's really visceral, and it should be an experience for the audience, I feel. So because I'm single and I don't know, oh, look at that.
Oh, did I tell you the Fleet's in town? Yeah.
The Fleet.
Yeah, the Fleet's here.
I gotta whistle. You guys are so nice, but you're never gonna call. You know, it's like, I've been through this before.
Yeah.
I'll be right there.
Oh my God, I love this guy. That was so sweet.
Yeah, we need more of that guy. What's sad is he thinks this is all gonna happen. After she's gonna be like, where is she?
Yeah, we had a thing.
She told me. So what? You're single. What kind of guys do you go for?
The non-emotional, non-communicative guys who won't call. Basically, I think they're awesome. They fill me with desire, and
you like guys that just don't give much back.
Yeah. You look really nice tonight, Conan.
You look okay.
Thanks.
Okay, that's a little too much. That's my coma guy. Really? So that's
Not
the clean.
really,
You don't really like that, yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm just basically, instead of joining a convent, I joined a rock and roll band, and I use
same thing. Yeah.
Meaning I use all that celibacy, I guess, that I don't know, in my music.
Wait, let me follow this here. The repression of
I know your musicians know what I'm saying. Maybe you pour it out through your instruments.
Oh my God.
No, they're like,
I hope not.
they're like,
I don't want them pouring anything through their instruments. We're gonna put them in a bubble from now on that you said that.
I'm just kidding.
Now, let me ask you, speaking on the subject of sexual energy, and I don't want to just stay in a rut here, but I have my own obsessions.
No.
I understand that you put spells on people?
Oh, no, well.
Have you ever put a spell on somebody?
You know.
It's a yes or no question. Well, come on. I mean, sort of.
I mean, spell? What's a spell? No, when I was 14, a little wee weird teenager, and I'd feel vulnerable or, where I'm not winning a fight.
Right.
Right? Okay, so I hung around like hoodlums, and this one guy, he was being mean to me, and so I was like, because I always had the power of belief.
Right,
I used it for my acting.
You can make something true by believing it enough.
Yeah, or I'll make them believe. You know, I'll vibe them out.
Right.
So because I was feeling vulnerable, I'm like, you watch what's going to happen to you in 1 month. You're going to be in jail. But he was a car thief. So...
That's like telling someone who's going like to South America for you, you're gonna get a tan. You just wait and see. I mean, you knew that he was probably going to jail. Yeah?
The odds are that...
In your favor. You like spells where the odds are in your favor,
yeah,
basically.
they're really general and vague,
Right.
and then you can make yourself think you're psychic. Because I was like, oh my God, he went to jail.
Yeah.
I have magic powers.
I bet it was for car theft, too.
Yeah, he stole a car.
Yeah, there you go. I heard, I don't know if it's true, that you want to do a nude scene, but not the way that your normal nude scene that you would see in a movie, that you're interested in doing a nude scene that's quite unusual.
First of all, I love that I'm coming out just like, oh yeah, I want to do a nude scene.
Right.
Not like the other
I think that's
actors.
cool, because so many actresses are like, oh, I would never, and it has to be the right part.
Well, let me explain.
Okay.
I would like to desexualize, is that a word? Nudity.
Sure, I
Right.
think so.
So where every time someone's naked, it doesn't have to be sexual. So like maybe you could be naked ordering a pizza.
In a movie.
In a movie.
See, if there was more scenes like that where people are naked for no reason.
No reason.
It would maybe take the sort of whatever stigma there might be out of being naked for a sex
like, ooh,
scene.
she's naked,
Right.
they're getting it on. No.
Right.
I'm naked and we're talking about taxes. You know what I mean?
I want to see this movie. You're like buying a cell phone at a cell phone store and you're naked.
Well, that's weird. Maybe she doesn't go outside. You've crossed the line.
Clearly, I'm an idiot.
I forgot to say that with my band, first of all, we're called Juliette and the Licks, and we're on the Warped Tour. There's a really big tour this summer, and we're going to be going from Texas to Los Angeles. Someday I'll be coming out to the East Coast.
I want to come see your band, because you've always been terrific on this show, and there are a lot of people who might tell me, yeah, I've got a band, but when you say you've got a band, I bet you that's a good band.
Well, thank you, Conan.
And you know what? I'm the highest authority there is on rock and roll.
That's right. It'll be on the CD.
Sound of America going, we don't care what you think, buddy. No, they love me. Starsky and Hutch, I can just say that and make it true if I believe it. Starsky and Hutch is in theaters now. Come on back soon. It's great when you're on the show.
Thank you very much.
Juliette Lewis, everybody. Take a break and come back. Nora Jones is here.